Sorry for the late video this early in the morning, guys. So I woke up. I can't sleep half the time anymore. I don't know why. But anyway, um, so here we are, San Diego Dems, San Diego County Democratic Party, Central Committee. So it says here, all Central Committee is the governing body of the County Democratic Party as defined in the California Government Code and Elections Code. It is comprised of local Democrats elected by voters in each assembly district during presidential election years, as well as partisan level Democratic elected officials as nominees. For more information, see our bylaws and policies and procedures. The group conducts the county party's general business, approves its budget, coordinates Democratic campaign activity, and endorses candidates for local offices. So that's important. So we got here the times and dates of upcoming Central Committee meetings are posted on our calendar, which they highlighted in blue as where you can click on it. Central Committee members in the East, Metro, West, North, and South areas of the county also meet periodically in their respective regions, dates, times, and locations of upcoming area meetings are posted on our calendar. You can also click on to view it. To view the map of our Central Committee area, click here. So yeah. So we got AD 71 members. We got Max Costin, Sharon Cox, Chris Pearson, Marilyn Riley, Tina Reinberg, Judith Walters. AD 75 members. Teresa Corrales, Yusuf Miller, Ross Pike, Nab Shahada, Kenya Taylor, Georgine Tomasi, Vanessa Venezuela. We're gonna read this one last because it's ties in with my two previous videos. My song and well, sharing with you just in general. AD 77 members, Octavio Aguilar, Lauren Bayer, Esther Escovedo, Lori Saladana, Ryan Turbaco, Melinda Vasquez. 78 members, Rick Bates, Sarah Davis, Pramita Gupta, Brian Pease, Becca Taylor. AD 79 members, Andrea Beth Damsky, Jason Berkovich, Patricia Dillard, Donata Moore, Daniel Ortiz, and Eduardo Reyes. So let's go ahead and read these right here, and then we're going to go ahead and read 8076 because it ties in what I want to talk about in this video. So 80 members, Brenda Aguar, Andrea Cardenas, Sarah Ocho, Vivian Moreno, Eddie Padilla, lifetime members. So this is like basically like a lifetime. I think because it says lifetime member, so they're there for the rest of their lives. So if they're appointed, they're not going anywhere. So they're there for the rest of their life. So lifetime members are Janet Gastill, Kathleen Harmon, Kelly King, Michael Krug, Phyllis McGrath, and Bonnie Price. Ex officio and designated members: David Alvarez, Tony Atkins, Catherine Blakespeare, Tasha Bourne Horvath, Jesse Durfee, Sarah Jacobs, Brian, sorry if I botched the name, Machian, Scott Peters, Joseph Rocha, Mike Schaefer, Juan Vargas, Nora Vargas, Luke Tesluck, Akila Weber, Shirley Weber, and Chris Ward. So now let's go over the winners of the 2022 election cycle for this one. So for the 76 district, the 6 winners are Francine Busby, Nikki Faddick, Megan Lay, Cecily Cecilia Resnick, Esther Sanchez, and Linda Slater. Now, so I don't see was Nikki Faddick on here? So let's go over the list real quick here on. So right here, I'm gonna read from my phone. Okay, I'm gonna read from my phone, guys. So it says here, vote for 6. Okay, so we got 6 here, right? In each position. We got 6, 6, 5 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 7 here, 5 here. So, and then 5 here. And then obviously these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 lifetime members. So anyway, so we're focused on 76 district right now. So one thing that we're going to look over is we're going to read down the list. And so Francine Busby, check. Esther Sanchez, check. Cecilia Resnick, check. Linda Slater, check. Megan Lay, check. Now, Nikki Faddick. Is she on the list at all here? I don't know, because the person who posted this, I don't know. I don't see her on here whatsoever, but maybe she's below Kevin Sabelico, maybe possibly, but somehow she won. Okay, so let's go down the list of what we have here. Francine Busby, Esther C. Sanchez, Sherry Sachs, Cecilia Sess Resnick, Linda Sue Slater, Megan Lay, Rob Howard, Margaret Cayley, Bill Fowler, Kyle Bright, Luke Teslek, Sarah Spinks, Kyle Prahill, Valentine Macedo Jr., Daniel R.F. O'Donnell, Diana Polanetz, Maria McKinney, Michael Bullock, and Kevin Sabelico. So I don't see Nikki Faddick on here. Maybe she was the below Kevin Sabelico. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't care. Nikki Faddick is one of my longtime friends, so I'm glad she's on there because really the positions that hold. Let's just read this again because apparently this position being a central committee member is extremely important. So let's go ahead and read over this one more time. I'm just gonna read this again to you guys. Our central committee is the governing body of the county Democratic Party as defined in the California government code and elections code. It is comprised of local Democrats elected by voters in each assembly district during presidential election years, as well as partisan level Democratic elected officials and nominees. This group conducts the county's party's general business, approves its budget, coordinates Democratic campaign activity, and endorses candidates for local offices. The time and dates of upcoming Central Committee meetings are posted on our calendar. Central Committee members in the East, Metro, West, North, and South areas of the county also meet periodically in their respective regions, dates, times, and locations. The upcoming area meetings are posted on our calendar. And so, yeah, I mean, so it looks like we have a bunch of, let's see. So let's go over here real quick. So subcommittees. So we got subcommittees here. Let's just make sure that Kevin's book was not on any of these lists. That'd be great. So subcommittees. So club development committee. We got. Sorry if I botch a bunch of these names as I'm looking at them right now. If your name is on here and you're somebody that watches my videos, if I botch your name, I do apologize. It's hard for me to pronounce certain names. At least I make the effort to try, right? So for Club Development Committee, we got Sandra Velasquez, chair. There's a chair. So Sandra Velasquez is a chair. Then we got Donreal Benershri, Justin Demelico, Kyrie Green, Rob Howard, Hugh Rothman, and Anna Webb. Administrative Committee, the chairperson is Emily Bonner. Then we got Sapphire Blackwood, Kevin Lawrence, Linda Slater, Ricardo Ocha, Ross Pike, and Ruth Rollins. Grassroots Organizing Committee, the chair of this subcommittee is Pete Babich. Then we got Cecilia Resnick, Dinah Feldman, Scar, Siner Velasquez, Frank King, Mary Petruski, Tina Ryanberg. Ethics Committee, the chair, we got chair, and then we got two co-chairs for this one. So the chair is Becca Taylor, and then the two co-chairs are Lauren Byer and Hugh McGrain. Then we got Brittany Bailey, May Casse, Lawrence Casares, Karim Elhams, Jose Estrada, Alaya Khan, Tahsin Nizam, J. Scott Schaefer, and Cesar Solis. Committee Service Committee, we got two co-chairs. I don't know how come there's not a chairperson. Anyway, there's two co-chairs here. That would be Tamika Cook and Rod Matthews, followed by Jason Barkovich, Lauren Casares, who's on, wow. Okay, so you could be on more than one? Interesting. Anyways, and we got Manuel Gomez, Ray Good, Samantha Jenkins, Sparky Mitra, Haram Soto, Rahali Walker, and Amana Zubri. Then we got over here Platform Resolutions Committee. We got Sarah Ochoa is the chair. Let's look at two co-chairs for this one here. So the two co-chairs here is Brenda Aguilar and Rick Bates, followed by Devana Algamar, Karim Alhams, Darwin Fishman, Dinah Feldman Scar, Michael Gelfand, Brian Pease, Cheryl Robertson, Esther Sanchez, Georgine Tomasi, and Alex Villafarte. Then Candidate Evaluation and Development Committee. Now this seems like it's a very important position because it says here Candidate Evaluation and Development. So we got two co-chairs here, but no chair. So two co-chairs for this one would be Eric Haffard and Sarah Davis, followed by Ann Crosby, Kip Esman, Delta Esperanza, Zachary Gomez, Steve Janoska, Yaman Khan, Michael Krug, Andy McNew, Gretchen Newsom, and then Soprano Vargas. So, thank God, like, okay, I feel so much better now. Knowing that, even though, thank God that Kevin Zabilico lost for his district here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is see 20. Let's look at this here. 2022. While we're on this page, let's look at every single thing on here, basically, just to get it all done in one video. I know it's like super early in the morning, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't really matter. But let's go and take a look at it anyway. So Democratic candidates in the 2024 general election cycle. So we got federal offices, state offices, judicial offices, community college boards, county offices, city offices, school boards, special districts. So then the dark blue is endorsed. Then the light blue, like teal, is rated qualified. And then like that star is like incumbent. So like they're running again. So let's go ahead and just read this real quick here. This page includes every Democratic candidate that the county party knows to be running in San Diego County in the 2024 general election cycle. Candidates in offices that hold primaries, including federal and state offices, will be added to this page after the March 2024 primary election. To view all list of candidates in 2024 primary, please click here. To view the candidates within any levels of elected office below, click on the plus symbol to expand that section. So key is that, so yeah, this dark blue check means they're endorsed. The teal check means rated qualified. And then that star means that they're incumbent, as in they're running again. And the names in blue are linked to a campaign website. Candidates without a check mark have not received the party's recommendations as of now. Offices with no names listed do not have a known Democrat in the race. The district numbers listed here reflect the newly drawn maps that are taking effect for this year's elections. You can click here for maps of the current 2022 districts for comparison. So let's look at federal. Let's just go down the list for federal offices. There's none there. State offices, just so. Yeah, so it looks like there's none. So I'm clicking on it. Okay, here we go. City offices. Okay, so here we go. Carlsbad, City Council District 2, Kevin Sabilico, Kevin Shin. And then it looks like they're, and then City Council District 4, Teresa Costa. So, and then Encinitas, Mayor Tony Kranz. So here's one thing that I'm going to mention to you guys real quick here. Now, as you guys can see here, look at Tony Kranz. He is incumbent. That means he is taking over for Catherine Blakespear. He got put there to take over for Catherine Blakespear right after she won state senator position last November. And so what this means is that he can run again. He can run to continue being mayor and be elected this time. So if you live in Encinitas, you're more than welcome to vote for him. I mean, so that means if it might not be a while, but it means that, look, Carolyn Luna, if she wants to, because she got appointed to that seat when Keith Blackburn had to leave that seat to go to the mayor seat. Remember, guys? So if Carol Luna decides that she wants to potentially keep that seat and stay on District 2, then she's more than welcome to. And so once that's official, then she will be on here along with Sabilico and Shin. And so yeah, so, and just because, in case Sabilico is going to do the same thing that someone else did about themselves, I mean, just because your name is there first doesn't mean that you're going to win. It doesn't mean anything. It just happens to mean that on here, it just means that, oh, you're first. Which my guess is Sabilico is on here first, and then Shin's on here second. Sabilico came out first for running and then Shin came second. That's basically all it means. So, and then we got Teresa Costa on here, and here's a star. That means she's incumbent, and then she's got a dark blue check, which, what does that mean again, guys? That she's endorsed. Then we got Encinitas Mayor Tony Kranz, City Council District 1, Allison Blackwell. Oceanside, we got Mayor Esther Sanchez, City Council District 3, Jimmy Figueroa. City Council District 4, Amber K. Nuwada. City Clerk Zeb Navarro, and Treasurer Victor Roy and Phyllis Dominguez. Solana Beach, we got Mayor is Lisa Hebner, and then City Council District 1, David Zito, and then District 3, Jewel Edson. And then Vista City Council District 3, Katie Melendez. Let's get school board here. So we got school board here. We get Encinitas Union School District, Marlon Taylor. Escondido, Area 3, Juan Manuel Vargas. Fallbrook Union Elementary School Board, Area 2, Susan London. Fallbrook Union High School District, Area 4, Oscar Carola Campillo, and Area 5, Eddie Jones, and then Grossmont Union High School District, Area 2, Jay Steiger. Vista Unified School District, Area 4, Soprano Vargas. And then special districts, we got Fallbrook Community Planning District, Tom Harrington, Michelle McCaffrey, and Ross Pike. Grossmont Healthcare District, Zone 3, Nadia Farjude and Brenda Miller. Helix Water Board, Division 1, we got Dan McMillan. Division 3, Mark Graysick. North County Fire Protection Board, District 1, Ross Pike, and then District 4, Jeff Etkin. Olivia Hen Municipal Water District, Division 5, Neil Myers, and then Vallecito's Water Board, District 5, Tiffany Boyd Hodgson. So that's all for that right there. Let's look at this right here. So we got here Democratic candidates in 2023 special elections. Below are races throughout San Diego County that will hold special elections in 2023. Additional races will be added as they are confirmed and election dates are established. Additional information for the special primary election on August 15th, 2023 in the county's 4th supervisual district can be found here. For a list of candidates in the 2024 primary election, please click here. For a list of candidates in 2024 general election, please click here. For any additional questions or requests, please email info@sddemocrats.org. The district numbers listed here reflect the maps that took into effect in 2022. Please click here for maps of the prior and current districts for comparison. So same thing here. So November 7th, 2023, general election, County Board Supervisor District 4, Monica Montgomery Stepp. Okay. December 19th, 2023 was for Fallbrook Union High School Area 1, Tanoa Duarte. And November 7th of last year, for Chula Vista City Attorney Marco Verduga, Bart Maisfield, and John Scott. So voting info, let's see, do we already go here? No, we didn't. Okay, so so it says here below, so this is Democratic candidates in the March 2024 primary. Below are the races that will be on the ballot in San Diego County in the primary elections on March 5th, 2024. Please click here for a list of special election races that will be held in 2023. For any questions or requests, please email obviously that email info at stdemocrats.org. So now let's go ahead and look at this right here. Again, same thing for endorsed, qualified, and incumbent. Okay, so what we got here for US, so for federal offices, we got US Senate, Barbara Lee, Katie Porter, and Adam Schiff. For congressional representatives, District number 48, we got Stephen Holland, District 49, Mike Levin, District 50, Scott Peters, Tim Belash, and Jelana Ryans, District 51, Sarah Jacobs, Barrett Holm Leak, District 52, Juan Vargas. County offices, Board of Supervisor, District 1, Nora Vargas, and District 3, Tara Lawson Reamer. So that's Board of Supervisors right there. So anyway, so congressional, did we already? Oh yeah, I just went down here. These are both federal, and then these are both county. So I didn't read Board of Education. So Board of Education, we got District 1, Greg Robinson, District 2, Guadalupe Gonzalez, and District 4, nothing yet. So it looks like for Board of Education, District 1, District 2, and District 4 are the 2024 cycle. So for District 4, nobody has come out, so they're running it. So state offices, so state senate, District number 39 is the one that's up for the election cycle for this upcoming year. So that would be Akila Weber. In the state assembly, we got District 74, Chris Duncan. Nobody yet for District 75, 76, Darshana Patel, Joseph Brocha, 77, Tasha Borner, 78, Chris Ward, 79, Lachey Collins, Colin Parent, and District 80, David Alvarez. City offices, Chula Vista, City Council District 3, David Acares, Michael Enueza, Christos Corgan, Letitia Manusha. City Council District 4, Andrea Cardenas or Christina Brandy, and then for San Diego, Mayor Todd Gloria. City Council District 1, Joe LaCava. City Council District 3, Stephen Whiteburn or Colleen Kuskak. District 5, Marnie Von Wilpert. District 7, Raul Campillo. District 9, Sean Ella Rivera, and City Attorney Brian Minishin or Heather Ferbert. It's an interesting name. Very interesting name, actually. Ferbert. Okay. Education District, so Grossmont, education districts we got for Grossmont, Cuamaca Community College Board, Area 3, Julie Shore, Area 4, Elena Adams, San Diego Community College Board, District B, nobody has come out and said they're running yet for District B. District D, we got Mary Graham. I know in San Diego they go by letters, and North County we go by numbers. It's weird, I know, but we're all used to it. San Diego Unified School Board, District A, we got Sabrina Bazo. District D, Richard Barrera, and District E, Sharon Whitehurst Payne. So let's see, do we go over the general? Yes, I think we did. Yes, we did already go over this. Okay, endorsement process. Let's just go over this. This is going to be quite a bit of a long video. Saying this now, as I always do, some videos, say it sometimes in the middle of the video, beginning video, end of the video. You guys know how I am. You guys know how I am. Our endorsement process says here, To receive the support from the San Diego County Democratic Party, a candidate or ballot measure must first obtain a formal endorsement. The county party's process is detailed in our bylaws. This page provides an overview. The San Diego County Democratic Party, as in the SDCDP, endorses candidates or for nonpartisan elective offices and ballot measures within San Diego County. Those include county, municipal, educational, judicial, and special districts, e.g. water boards, endorsements for federal or state level offices, as well as statewide ballot measures are made by the California Democratic Party as set forth in their bylaws. So, let's just see how long this is. Okay, it's not that long, not that bad. Okay, so let's just read it. Okay, so I'm just gonna read it out loud for you guys anyway. Just wanted to see how long it's gonna be first. So it says here, so in endorsement by the county party, endorsements are voted by members of the SDCP's central committee, most of whom are directly elected by Democratic voters in each presidential primary election. Prior to a meeting with an endorsement may be considered, Democratic candidates are sent a questionnaire assessing their readiness to run and their positions on key issues in the county party platform. So again, this is all about you're basically working with a lot of like I'm trying to say you're like working with a lot of like presidential stuff, basically, I guess what it means. Central Committee's membership is divided geographically into 5 area caucuses: Metro, West, Central San Diego, East, North, Coastal, Northland, North Inland, and South. And then there's the map right there. The first vote in the process is on whether to recommend endorsement in a meeting of the area that contains the plurality of voters in a given district. A 60% vote to recommend at the area level places that item on a consent agenda to approve at the next central committee meeting. Countywide, San Diego citywide races are initially voted on by the executive board rather than an area caucus. At the full central committee meeting, another 60% vote is required for the actual endorsement. The bylaws define which types of members are eligible to vote in area versus full central committee meetings. If no single candidate wins the endorsement, multiple candidates may be rated qualified. The timing of an endorsement vote depends on a few factors. Most endorsements in races without an incumbent Democrat are considered shortly after the closing of the filing period for that office in March of an election year. For those that have primary elections, and in August of that year for the majority of the offices that do not have primaries. However, incumbent Democratic elected officials may request an early friendly incumbent endorsement for their re-election prior to the filing period. If an area caucus opts to hold an early vote to recommend an incumbent, the rest of the process is similar, including a questionnaire that is tailored for current office holders and the 60% voting threshold in both areas and full central committee meetings. So endorsements, votes can also be held to the prior. Endorsement votes can also be held prior to the close of filing and close of filing in races that have been designated strategically critical, a process that requires 2 to 3 votes by the applicable area, the executive board, and the central committee. The actual vote to endorse a candidate in one of those races may then happen as soon as the month after its designation as strategically critical, or anytime thereafter the designation does not carry any benefits or significance other than a potential early endorsement. If a candidate endorsed in a primary election continues to the runoff, the endorsement stays with them. If not, at least one Democratic candidate is still in the race, a new endorsement can be considered for the general election. Sorry, I was like, we're watery, obviously. Endorsed by the state party. Endorsements for state and federal offices and statewide ballot measures are made by the California Democratic Party, specifically the Democratic State Central Committee, which is the DSCC. There's approximately 3,000 members, are also known as delegates to the California Dem Convention. Members of the DSCC are roughly split among three types: those elected by Democratic voters in assembly district level caucuses, those elected from within county central committees, and state and federal elected officials and their party leaders, as well as their appointees. The state party's process begins with regional pre-endorsement conferences held several months before each statewide primary election. In those meetings, DSCC members and other eligible voters cast ballots to endorse in races for state assembly, state senate, and Congress. Any candidate who receives at least 70% of the vote is placed on a consent calendar that is ratified at the convention about a month later. If a candidate receives more than 50% of the vote, but less than 70%, a caucus is held during the convention in which delegates from that district can vote to recommend endorsement to the full DSCC. An endorsement recommendation by the caucus requires at least 60% of the votes and is then sent to the convention floor for a final vote. The endorsements of the state party and the county party are reciprocal, so that candidates endorsed by the SDCP are accepted as endorsed by California Democratic Party and vice versa. Some benefits of endorsement: the SDCDP made endorsements or qualified ratings in a record 200 races in the 2022 cycle. Candidates who get our seal of approval receive numerous forms of support, including the right to cite our endorsements and use our logo and campaign literature and messaging, listing and promotion on the SDCDP website, social media, email announcements, etc. Inclusion on official Democratic Party state door hangers distributed by volunteers, advanced training and technical support, eligibility to participate in member communications, and coordinated campaign programs. So that's pretty cool. So if you're endorsed, that's what you are allowed to do, which is pretty cool. So let's just try to get through this video. So register to vote. So I think I'm gonna do is this on my own time. Because what I want to do is change my party preference online if I can now, but I'm not gonna do that now because you have to provide your state ID number or your driver license number, social security number, date of birth. So I don't want to do that with you guys. So I'm gonna keep that page open so I can do amount of time. So calendar. So here's the calendar. Sign up to volunteer. So volunteer San Diego County Democrats, volunteer power is the key to holding and building on our progress throughout the county. Can you make phone calls, send text messages, or host a virtual event to help mobilize Democrats in your community? We may be more physically separate these days, but we're very much still in this fight together. Please complete the form below to sign up to volunteer, or email volunteer@sddemocrats.org if you'd like to help with something not listed here. So, which I am going to for sure do, but get a amount of time. So volunteer activities, door-to-door outreach to voters, making phone calls, sending text messages, helping people register to vote. Languages, I don't speak any of these, but if you do, you can click on one of those or a few of those if you speak a lot of those. Anyways, so I'm gonna go and do that amount of time as well. And then we got follow up on social media, political organization academy. What is this? So political organizing academy, the San Diego County Democratic Party offers opportunities throughout the year for currently enrolled, recently graduated students to participate in our political organizing academy. This program provides hands-on political experience, interactions, democratic activists, and party leaders. These volunteer positions are often a means of connect with campaigns or government offices, which can lead to further opportunities as they have for a number of former organizers. Applicants should demonstrate strong verbal and written communication skills, attention to detail, proficiency, and standard office technology. They should be able to volunteer at least 5 to 10 hours per week, possibly including some weekend hours. Finally, they should possess a genuine interest in politics and support the Democratic Party's platform and candidates. Organizers support various day-to-day activities of the party, including administration, field organizing, research, finance, communications, and social media. To apply, email a cover letter describing your interests and qualifications and a current copy of your resume to Andrea@sddemocrats.org. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Says here, so grassroots organizing, Go Team, San Diego County Democratic Party, become a neighborhood leader. Hundreds of volunteers with our grassroots organizing team connect with voters in their communities, building better turnout with a personal touch. By walking and talking with voters, we consistently increase Democratic voter turnout in the Go Team covered neighborhoods. Our outreach operation works block by block, door by door, person to person. We're organized by community, building grassroots supports for democratic values candidates by doing neighborhood outreach with a list of all endorsed candidates to encourage full ticket voting. We provide training, support, and all the materials you'll need to talk to Democratic friendly voters, and we'd be honored to have your help. Please go to sddems.link/go training to sign up for an upcoming session to learn more and become a neighborhood leader. If you're not able to attend one of those events but are still interested, just fill out the form on this page and we'll keep you posted. Coming opportunities and join the Go team. So I'll definitely do that as well. So it says here, learn more about Go team. What is the Go team? We're face to face again. Voters need to hear from us. Are you ready to go? So virtual, September 21st, in person, October 2nd. virtual October 15th, November 1st, and November 14th. So what is the in-person one here? It's in San Diego. Okay, interesting. So is that at night? Yeah, I'm not able to go. But if you are, you can. So this one is virtual. But yeah, so anyways, that's that one. Let's see, who are the staff? So the staff are, so real quick here, this is going to be the last of the video. And we'll read more about it in the next video. But let's just read about their staff right now. And that'll be at the for this video. This says here, Ryan Hurd, Executive Director. Ryan oversees the SDC DP's general management, political programs, planning, resource development, and systems and data. He previously was a consultant for a local and state political campaigns, conducted public health advocacy programs, and was an editor and writer for community-based newspapers, originally from Seattle. He moved to San Diego after concentrating comparative literature at Brown University. He has served on the San Diego County Substance Abuse Summit Steering Committee, the Public Policy Advisory Board of the San Diego LGBT Community Center, the Citizens Review Board on Police Practices for the City of San Diego, and the Rules Committee of the California Democratic Party. Andrea Dogian, Director of Operations. Andrea supervises and develops the party's day-to-day programs, from voter contact and campaign support to mentoring student volunteers. Through our political organizing academy, her responsibilities include training, finance, data management, and even coordination. She has worked in a variety of fields, from higher education to civil society, with experience in international advocacy, research, and training. She's a graduate of San Diego State University with a bachelor's in marketing and has a master's degree in political science from Linköping University in Sweden. She has lived in Italy, Sweden, the Netherlands, and Turkey. Speaks 5 languages and loves to engage with a variety of cultures. Sorry if I botched that name. Linköping. Next, we got Maral Bobby, Campaign Service Manager. Services, yeah. So Maral Bobby, Campaign Services Manager. Maral focuses on our candidate development pipeline, from recruiting to training and technical assistance, and also administers the chartering of our dozens of Democratic clubs, memberships on our government body, the Central Committee. She has worked in fundraising, communications field, in management for Democratic state legislative and congressional candidates in New York, Connecticut, Indiana, and Virginia. Born and raised in Palm Springs, she received her undergraduate degree from the University of California, Irvine, where she majored in international studies and art history. She completed her master's in visual arts administration at NYU, where she focused on nonprofit organizations, policy, and the intersection of arts and organizing. And then last but not least, for the last part of this video at least, which is going to be part 1, we'll do a part 2 soon. Not right this second, but soon. So let's read about this person. D. Richard Merritt, Engagement Manager. Richard is responsible for many public-facing aspects of the party's work, including communications, volunteer engagement, and donor development. He has been a regional organizer for the Nevada Democratic Party field director for the Maryland Democratic Party, national field director at the 4 Our Future Action Fund, and most recently campaign manager for Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs' re-election campaign 2022. Committed to empowering others, his passion for advocacy is rooted in environmental and social justice. He lives in the Fashion Valley area of San Diego with his wife Monica and 2 dogs, Rue and Bossman. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's super early in the morning, but I thought I'd share this information with you guys. Again, do not vote for Kevin Civilico. If you live in District 2 of here in Carlsbad, vote for Shin. All right. Have a great rest of your day. See y'all in the next 2 videos. Peace.